website. So simply go to en.pengu.io. This is going to be the English version of the Pengu jailbreak. Once you are there, navigate down here to where it says download and help. Here you're going to have the jailbreak guide. It's very easy to do. First, you need to download the tool here, which says download. So go ahead and click on download. This is going to be the IPA file that we'll need to install. Once that is downloaded, we'll also need to download the Cydia Impactor tool, which is shown here. Just simply navigate to cydiaimpactor.com, and this is the screen that you will get. Now, this is going to be available for Mac, Windows, Linux, 32-bit, and 64-bit. So if you have any of those operating systems, you are good to go. I'm actually doing this on a Mac, so I'm going to go ahead and tap on Mac OS 10, and that's going to give me the DMG file of Impactor, of Cydia Impactor, and we are pretty much set to go. So we can go ahead and open up Cydia Impactor, which is going to be this DMG file, and we can go ahead and click and drag this into the applications folder, and I already have that already installed on my computer. So I'll go ahead and launch Impactor here, and here's going to say that you downloaded this from the internet. So we'll go ahead and trust this by hitting open, and this is going to be Cydia Impactor. So make sure your device is plugged into your computer and that Cydia Impactor does detect your device. Once your device is detected on this top little tab here, we'll need to drag and drop the IPA file, which is going to be the NVWA Stone 1.0. So go ahead and click and drag that over to Cydia Impactor. And then here it's going to ask you for your iTunes email login, so your Apple ID. And that's only because it needs to install a certain certificate to your device. And the only way to do so is to log in through your Apple ID and password. Now, Soric, which is the developer of Cydia Impactor and is well known in the jailbreak community, does state that Cydia Impactor does not collect any of your Apple ID and password information. So it's only used to apply a personal and free certificate from Apple. So if you are cool with that, go ahead and use your current Apple ID and password. But if you're kind of iffy about this, go ahead and make a dummy Apple ID if you want to do that, and then use that Apple ID in place of your actual Apple ID in case you're kind of worried about any information being collected. But like I said, Soric does say that Cydia Impactor does not collect any Apple ID or password information. So it's just simply to use it to apply a personal free certificate from Apple in order to proceed with the jailbreak and for it to fully work. Now, speaking about certificates, the Apple ID can only apply for a certificate for a limited number of devices. So be aware of that. And also, this certificate will expire 7 days after you install it. That means you will have to re-jailbreak every 7 days, which is unfortunate. But if your Apple ID is registered to a developer membership, you actually don't have to worry about it for a full year. So in a full year, you will have to jailbreak again if you please. So if your Apple ID is not registered to a developer account, you will have to jailbreak again every 7 days. But if it's registered to a developer account, you don't have to worry about it for a full year. But going back to Cydia Impactor, go ahead and type in your Apple ID and password, or your dummy Apple ID if you made one. And then after that, you will get this warning right here, basically saying if you have any certificates already assigned to your device, this would overwrite that. So it may cause issues with your workflow if you are an Apple developer. So if you're an Apple developer, I'll be cautious about this. If not, go ahead and hit continue or OK here. Now, once that is completed, we can go to our device. And then once we scroll over to the left, we'll see the Pengu application. This application will simply tap on it. And then it's going to say that it's an untrusted developer. What we need to do is simply go into the settings, go back into the settings here, and go back, go to General, scroll down to where it says Device Management. Under the Device Management, you'll see your Apple ID. So once you see your Apple ID, that's a good sign. Go ahead and tap on that. And then we'll hit trust this Apple ID. So we'll tap on that and then hit trust. And that is pretty much it. Now we can exit out of that, go back to the Pengu application, and then tap on that. Now here you will hit OK. Be sure to hit OK for the notifications from the Pengu application. So now all you got to do is hit start. So press start here. It's going to say to please lock your device or go to the lock screen. So lock your device. We'll wait a few seconds and then it'll say jailbreak succeeded, but still needs a few moments to respring. Just wait till it resprings. This is just pretty much a waiting game. And once it resprings, you will notice that we have Cydia. So once your device has resprung, we can go ahead and unlock it. And then we scroll over and you will notice Cydia. So that is a good sign. You will notice, of course, scrolling down, it does say that I'm jailbroken on 9.3.3. So now you are fully jailbroken. Now